Alright, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the Outfox channel, and today we're going to look at DX Maybe, my 19-year-old non-binary boyfriend. 19-year-old thinks lying will make me happy. Alright. Wait, what? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I thought you just called your... Yeah, whatever. I just thought she... Yeah, I don't really get the non-binary stuff yet, but that was just my bad, because I thought the boyfriend was non-binary, but I'm like, how is your boyfriend if he's non-binary? But I just realized that I actually can't read English, so that's why I thought that. Anyways, so interesting. It's something I came across before. People who think that lying to their girlfriends or boyfriends is good, or that actually is the right thing to do. I get it. I think I also grew up in a family like this, where like lying is like 101, bro. Like you actually just don't want to be telling what you're doing or how you're feeling, because obviously if you say that, then the person in front of you is going to react in a way that you don't want to. But you're not scared. It's not fear. It's something else that I'm too stupid to understand clearly. All right, let's go. I've tried having this conversation with him so many times, but it's never really worked. My boyfriend, 19-year-old man, and I, 19-year-old non-binary, have been dating for a little over 2 years, and we've been talking about moving out of our parents' homes and in together. We recently had a week to live, just the two of us, which was great, but he wouldn't be honest with me and the things he wanted. He'd ask me what I want for dinner, but I'm generally picky eater and couldn't think of a response other than pasta and tacos. Half of the week we had pasta and tacos. I'd try asking him for his input, and he just direct the question back to me. I also noticed he stopped doing his normal routine. Okay. Moisturizing after the shower. You noticed that he stopped doing that? Holy shit. Bro. Bro, maybe you're like over, how do you call that? Like, maybe you're like a little bit Sherlock Holmesy, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you notice? I don't think I would notice that about my fiance at all. It's like, hey, you stopped moisturizing after shower. Like, what's happening? Are you okay? Oh my days. I mean, sure. I mean, there's something to notice, but I would never see that as too important. Simply because I didn't share the routine. Oh, because you weren't doing it, he wasn't doing it as well. Which is ending up in a one-sided argument where I kept asking him why he was sacrificing his life to copy mine, and he just responding saying he doesn't want to upset me. Question here, do you get upset? How do you get upset? Does it happen often that you get upset? Do you scream when you get upset? Do you get quiet? I ended up going, it's questions by the way, I ended up going home. We were staying at his parents' house while they were on vacation. 2 days after that, because he was very obviously upset about something, not with me, but just a situation, but wouldn't admit it. I'd finally broke up with that. I'd finally broke him down, and he told me that the issue was, but that was after. Okay, he told you what the issue was after begging him for a while. If you're worried about that, by the way, that's actually quite normal, to be honest. That's like I was gonna say normal human interaction. I don't know if I didn't do that with anybody I know. Like, I don't know anyone that on any issue would come in and be like, yeah, this is that happened, this is like, sometimes people just don't want to talk about shit, you know, especially if they're scared or if they're still thinking about it. Like, someone, if you need to beg something out of someone for a little bit, it probably means they feel really strongly about it, and it should be fine. It should be fine. It wasn't that the issue was personal or that he wasn't ready to share. It was that he didn't want to upset me with his faults and opinions, which is also a fair opinion, I think, but let me know. This has been a problem since a few months into our relationship, but wasn't a problem when we were friends or first started dating. I've tried having this conversation with him a lot before, asking him why he lies to me, what he wants and feels, and I always get the same answer: I'm sorry, I don't want to upset you. Okay. I asked him if there had been something I'd done or said in the past that made him believe I'd be upset with him for expressing his individual opinion, and he said no. Okay, I don't believe that at all. I think that you did something for sure. I don't want to shit on you, but okay, maybe you didn't do something and it's about his parents and everything, you know what I'm saying? But you need your therapist for that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But bro, if I was you, okay, I would never believe that if you said no. I'd be like, bro, nah, I definitely did something. Like, you said something one day and I got upset in a weird way, and you'd never want to see that shit again. It doesn't even have to be screaming or something. You know, you can just go quiet for 10 minutes, and I feel like that's enough for someone that's already like a little bit, let's say, sensitive to other people's attitudes towards them. I asked if someone else had said or done something in the past to make him think that, and he said no. Okay. And that he wasn't sure why he felt that way. So he doesn't know. IIRC. I don't know what that means. We're both pretty sure he may be on the spectrum. Okay. It doesn't really matter to us to get an official diagnosis unless he changes his mind about it. And his dad is a huge POS, piece of shit, I guess. Which is why I asked about other people making him feel like his opinion doesn't matter. Well, probably his dad, right? I started telling him that the person I fell in love with was him, really him being himself. I've just tried asking him around family and friends, but insists on always pleasing when it's just us, and he didn't answer me. Okay. I'm not really sure what to say or what steps to take. This kind of issue doesn't seem like it's going to go away, and I saw him again today and he was doing the same thing, so I don't think my words got through his this time. I've wanted to talk about going to individual therapy or couple therapy, but I don't think our insurance covers it. Fuck. My boyfriend has been hiding what he wants and feels because he thinks saying what. Okay. Is there any difference way I should approach this? I don't want to break up with him. I don't think that will fix anything. I'm just unsure on how to convince him. Actually quite annoying. And I think that half of me doesn't really understand the purpose of this post, and I'll tell you why. So I don't get the part where he's lying. So like when you tell me that he's lying because he doesn't tell you what he wants, instead wants you to do what you want so that he can follow, so that you guys can both be pleased, I guess. I don't really see where the lying is, because he did tell you that he didn't want to upset you. And I think that what he may mean by that is he doesn't want to be confronted. I think he doesn't want to explain himself. He doesn't want to tell you exactly why he wants something. I mean, that happens to me sometimes. I don't know if it's a guy thing, but I think my fiance does that sometimes as well. Like sometimes you just want shit and it makes no sense. Okay? like, do you think it makes sense? Like, how would you explain that you want taco and pasta for the entire week? Like, logically speaking, rationally speaking, yeah? Why? You can't. Nobody can. It's okay. It doesn't make sense. It's just you want that. It is what it is. And I think that maybe he feels intimidated because you don't really care what you want, which is also good, by the way. Like, you shouldn't, like, obviously eat whatever the fuck you want. I mean, stay healthy. Like, put some salad in the tacos, and now, you know what I mean. You put some vitamins in there. Have some fruits for dessert as well, because for some fucking reason I'm some health doctor now. What the fuck? But I think that I actually had something similar after going to therapy. You want to look into, obviously be careful and don't put, like, it's not astrology, right? Don't put like characteristics of like disorders and traumas on your boyfriend like that, because everybody's different. Everybody's trauma acts in a different way, and you really need to have like specific targeted conversations and responses to certain individuals. But you kind of want to look at subjugation, maybe, which is something I suffered from as well. I hate this shit, but it's like I feel like I'm victimizing myself a little bit, but then at the same time I have to talk like this because it's just the truth. So I was subjugating myself, which means that I would rather do what people wanted instead of doing what I wanted, because I'm scared of people not liking me. Okay, I'm just scared of people not liking me. Even them disliking me slightly just fucks me up completely. Makes me just feel trash by myself. And you have this voice inside of you that just talks shit. So it is because of what happens in your past. It is because of how you were raised, and if what you wanted was seen as important or not important. And some people grew up. How old are you guys? Yeah, 19. Yeah. Some people grew up. Thinking that what they want is unimportant. So because that's what parents tell them, right? Like, you want this truck, that doesn't fucking matter. So, like, you want this video game, that doesn't fucking matter what you want. Like, I don't care what you want. I want you to study. I want you to clean. I want you to do this. So it's like, obviously, okay, well, since I don't want the same things as my mom, or I don't want the same things as my dad, what I want must be wrong, right? So I'm gonna just put what I want aside, never question it. I don't want people, because it's like, yeah, if you ask me when I was a kid, why did I want the things that I wanted? Nobody fucking knows that. I didn't know that. For, like, my parents told me, hey, you just want that because you're stupid, or you just want that because you're lazy, or you just want that. And so it's like, you never really know why you want something. And for someone like me, and probably your boyfriend right there, it's actually very beneficial for us to be with people who don't give a fuck what they want. They just want shit and they're gonna go get it. And the fact that you may not be questioning what you want as much as he does, makes it probably easier for him to actually follow you, because he doesn't think that what he wants matters. How to make him think that what he wants matters? I don't know, man. I don't even know if I'm 24. Oh shit. I'm 24. I don't even know if I'm out of it really. I guess I'm doing things. I'm doing this thing right now, which is trying to help people out with their relationships. So hopefully, I hope I don't fuck people up. Generally speaking, I know I'm laughing, but it's hopefully it works. But like, making sure that what you want is actually good for you and not some, like, primal weird desire. I think he's only gonna know this through you. And I think maybe you need to lead him by example. Unfortunately, you guys can't afford therapy, which is definitely going to help you. So maybe you want to save up for that for sure. Maybe you already started. I feel like you already started saving up for that. My nose, I have a big nose. I can make guesses about people like that. Yeah, that's me right there. But what was I going to say? But I think you're already on the right path. You do communicate with him quite well. Don't get angry at him because he doesn't know what he wants. But I don't really get the lying part. Now, maybe what you mean by lying is he's not telling you how he feels, but I feel like he wouldn't do that if he didn't think his feelings were important. Ask him if he thinks his feelings aren't important. Maybe there's a pattern of him wanting something and somebody else shutting it down when he was a kid, telling him that it doesn't matter what he wants, right? Or that one thing that he wants doesn't matter, and so he's gonna equate every single other thing that he wants as not mattering. Like, for example, moisturizing after shower. He wants to do that, but you're not doing it, so obviously it doesn't matter if you're not doing it. You know what I mean? Try and go see that route. Look for subjugation. There is this really good book that my therapist advised me, which is Reinvent Your Life. You can find it actually for free. There's a free PDF, and there's actually a list of traumas which explains where they come from, how they expressed by adults, how they expressed by children, and how you could fix them. Obviously, with the help of a therapist. So I don't know if it's really good for you to actually start practicing it without going to therapy, like practicing like the exercises in there, because they can be dangerous, like going into memories and stuff. Like, you can do that wrong. So maybe you don't want to be doing that by yourself without professional guidance. But reading it and looking through it may help, and it actually may incentivize you to go to the therapy even more. And on that one, I hope that helped, my friend. Thank you for sharing your story and telling us what you've been going through. I hope you'll be okay, and I'll let you guys rest on that one. Out, fucks, out.